At what point, in terms of games, if Deshaun Watson is suspended X amount of games, do you look to somebody other than Jacoby Brissett to be your quarterback? This roster is built to win and win now. How many games can they withstand Jacoby Brissett as their starter?
I think 8 max is the way I feel. Like, I think that they kind of brought him in with that thought in mind. Back then, 8 was kind of reasonable, right? Maybe 8 or less was kind of the feeling. Now, I think if you're anything more than 8, maybe you could go for 10, right? With the game plan, that 10 maybe you could try to do. I don't think you would feel like you have to go make a move at 10. But I think if you're looking at 12 or more, Dave, I think I would like to see them go at least see how Garoppolo's arm is, right, and go after him. For me, it makes a lot of sense. He has no guarantee on his contract this year. You can kind of manipulate that number, especially if he gets released like he's rumored to maybe. It makes a lot of sense for the Browns to go get him, a guy that plays in the same system. And, yeah, you're right. You don't want to waste all these guys' prime years. Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward, all these guys in their prime. That's I keep saying and trying to tell Browns fans, look at this long term. The only way is through, on the other side of this is lots of touchdown passes and wins from Watson. But at the same time, in the short term, these years are precious for guys in their prime, right? So you don't want to waste that. You don't want to waste a year with this roster. So I don't think you can afford to just say, we'll try to get it done with a Brissett, who is not a high level quarterback, very respected, very professional, but not a guy that's going to take you to the promised land, right? And I think that Garoppolo makes a lot more sense in that circumstance. So I would say 12 or higher. I think they should make a move. Now, will they? That's a different story. At least so far, they've been very vocal about their belief in Brissett. Now, that may just be the case until the time comes, which is usually the way front offices operate. So.